Hi students, welcome to English class. Today we are going to read the lesson Sultan Ahmad Mosque. By the end of this lesson, you'll be able to know about the historical places around the world and especially about the Blue Mosque. You'll be able to understand new vocabulary and the text structure. So here we start our lesson. Before we start, here I have the pictures of the Blue Mosque. Okay, this is the outlook of the mosque. This is the interior of the mosque, and this is the courtyard of the mosque. This is chandelier, okay, that you'll come across in the text. This is the famous fountain in the courtyard, and this is the heavy iron chain which was hung at the entrance. So now we'll read and see what is mentioned about this mosque. The first paragraph, it tells us that the Sultan Ahmed Mosque is one of the most impressive monuments, one of the most remarkable uh, places in the world. It is also known as Blue Mosque because of the blue tiles that embellish its interior. And one of its most remarkable element is the blue tiles, okay, which decorate it. And the monument, it refers to something erected in the memory of a person or event. Okay, so this is one of the most impressive monuments in the world, in the memory of someone. Okay, as the name is given Sultan Ahmad, so definitely it is in the memory of Sultan Ahmad. Okay, so monuments, it refers to uh, something which is erected or built or designed in memory of a person or event or anything. Okay, so the most important thing is the blue tiles which embellish means decorate interior inside of the mosque. That's why it is also known as the Blue Mosque. Situated in Istanbul, Istanbul is the uh, capital city of Turkey, the largest city in Turkey and the capital of Ottoman Empire from 1453 to 1923. So this is also one of the significant elements of this mosque because it is situated in Istanbul, and Istanbul had been the capital of Ottoman Empire from 1453 to 1923, and it has become the most popular tourist attraction. This Blue Mosque or Sultan Ahmad Mosque is visited by the tourist, and it is one of the most favorite destinations of the tourists. Second paragraph, it talks about the construction. It was constructed between 1609 and 1616. In 1609, the construction started and it was completed in 1616 during the rule of Ahmad I, the ruler, the name of the ruler. As was the custom, this mosque, like the other mosques of the time, comprises mean consists of a tomb of the founder. Okay, the grave of the founder is there inside. Okay, tomb of the founder, a madrasa is a kind of school. Okay, and a hospice is a house of shelter for the travelers. Okay, so they can take shelter. So at that time most of the mosques, they comprised of the tomb of the founder, a madrasa and a hospice. So this mosque also has these three important elements. Now, the construction of the mosque started in 1609, and the royal architect, the royal designer, Sadafur Mehmet Aga, he was appointed by the Sultan as in charge of the project. The opening ceremony was held in 1616, but unfortunately, the Sultan could not see the completion of the mosque in his life. Since it was not completed during his lifetime, so it was completed in the reign. Reign means in the rule of reign, it refers to the rule of, here I have given the meanings also, reign of his successor, the ruler who came afterwards. And who was the ruler after him? Mustafa I. So here we talked about up till now impressive means remarkable, monument something which is built in the memory of someone, Embellish, it means decorate, interior, inside, and it is situated in Istanbul, the largest city in Turkey. And why it is famous? Because it had been the capital of Ottoman Empire, Ottoman Caliphate, from 1553 to 1453 to 1923. Here are the meanings of all difficult words. Okay, reign means rule. Now, Blue Mosque, it represents the architectural style of both Ottoman Mosque, which was built during the Ottoman Caliphate, and Byzantine Church, name of one of the very famous churches. Byzantine Church, it has the architectural style of both the Ottoman Mosque and Byzantine Church. It is the combination, okay, and it is the combination of Hagia Sophia Mosque, also one of the wonders of the Muslim architecture. It was also kept in view as a model. So these three important monuments, Ottoman Mosque, Byzantine Church, and Hagia Sophia Mosque, all these three magnificent architectural styles or designs were kept in mind while designing Sultan Ahmad Mosque. Okay, so Blue Mosque even today is considered unmatched, unparalleled. There is no comparison. Okay, in splendor mean in magnificence or in excellence, majesty and size. Majesty, it refers to regal, royal, or lofty outlook, and size, it refers to the size of the mosque. Okay, the mosque has a spacious forecourt. Okay, courtyard or forecourt. Spacious means it's quite wide and open. In the center, there's a fountain which is rather small in contrast with the magnitude of the courtyard. As compared to the magnitude or the size of the courtyard, the fountain is quite small. A heavy iron chain hangs in the upper part of the court entrance on the western side. We'll move back to the pictures again. See, this is the picture of fountain. This is the interior of the mosque, and this is the outlook of the mosque as a whole. And this is the picture of chandelier which is placed or which hangs up in the interior. And this is the spacious courtyard. And this is the picture of the heavy iron chain, and we'll see why heavy iron chain was hung there. Now it was this side was meant for the Sultan only, where this heavy iron chain was hung at the court entrance on the western side. This side was meant only Sultan could enter from that side, and the chain was put there so the Sultan had to lower his head every time he entered the court, and it was not uh, just for the sake of the name, but it was a symbolic gesture. Symbolic gesture mean it was a symbol of what? To ensure the humility. Humility means humbleness and modesty of the ruler in the face of the divine. It was a symbolic gesture to show that even the Sultan or the king or the most influential person of the country, he had to lower his head in front of the divine, in front of Almighty Allah. So this was the symbolic gesture which was presented in this heavy iron chain, okay, which was put on the entrance of the western side. So hopefully you understand that what was the purpose of that chain. Now here is a quick recap of the Sultan Ahmed Mosque. It is one of the most impressive monuments in the world. It is situated in Istanbul, the largest city of Turkey. Now it has become the most popular tourist site or tourist destination. Sadafa Mehmet Aga, a royal architect, was appointed as the in charge of the project. The construction of the mosque, it was started in the rule of Ahmad I in 1609, and it was completed in the rule of Mustafa I in 1616. As ruler Ahmad I, he couldn't survive, and unfortunately he couldn't see the completion. Sultan Ahmad I was not able to see the completion of this blue mosque, and it reflects the architectural style of both the Ottoman mosque and Hagia Sophia Mosque and Byzantine Church. Okay. Next, in the last paragraph, we are told about the heavy iron chain which was hung in the upper part of the entrance in the western side, and it was hung over there. It was a symbolic gesture to show the humbleness or modesty of the ruler and to symbolize that everybody was equal in the eyes of Allah. Okay, nobody was superior, whether it was an ordinary person or the ruler or the king. Everybody is equal in the eyes of Allah. So today we read the first 5 paragraphs of the Sultan Ahmed Mosque. We'll continue this lesson tomorrow. Hopefully you would have understood what we have done today. Thank you so much for listening.